it with ya, pop it with ya, pop it with ya, pop it with ya, pop it.
Well people, this isn't how I thought the vlog was going to start today. And yes, this is another abandoned in Essex. Me and the puggo have been dropped off by a friend and we've now got to make our way back home somehow. Well, there goes my mate. He's now driving off. He's just dropped me off and get to go down the lane and turn around. I'm not too sure what that sign says over there. I'm guessing we've got to go through this field right here. But this doesn't look like it's a public area. Like, is there any signs to say public footpath? We're now going to walk this way down this lane. I haven't got a clue if I'm going the right way or not, but I'm just going to guess that we are. Because that field looks too private, but so does this road. Like, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. But I guess for now, we're just going to keep walking this way and figure out how we're going to get back home. According to Google Maps, I'm literally about maybe an hour walk, maybe a little bit less. I need to be cautious because if I'm going down a private lane, if the farmer gets annoyed, he can just shoot at me, like, without having to ask. I am a little bit anxious. We'll see where this goes, but I've got a feeling I need to be over there. I've got a feeling that's more of a public area and this is more of like a private road. But if I come across a house, I'm sure I can ask someone and be like, excuse me, can you send me in the right direction? But for now, we're going to keep walking down here. I can see a farm and I can see horses. I've got a feeling I'm walking onto private land. Well, there's the main road and we've got some horses in the field, but this isn't really helping me with trying to figure out where I'm going. There's two junctions here. We've come up to this point and I do not know which way to go from here because I just feel like I'm on someone's land. Let me go up to this sign. No, wait a minute. Public footpath. We found it. Right, we're not on someone's land. Thank fuck for that. I did not fancy being shot by a farmer, so let's head down here. This looks like someone's driveway. But we'll just walk through it and see where it goes. I can see a sign saying public footpath, so let's just follow it. We've just come off that little road there. Walking down here, we've got some farms, some barnyards, and this road goes on for a little while. Looks like someone's been having a fire here, but I need to keep an eye out for signs. I'm guessing this is where the public footpath ends here, and we've got to go onto the field. I don't know if this is sturdy at all, but here we go, public footpath, just so if anyone complains, I'm reading all the signs. What's this say? And you got that. So I guess we'll go over this bridge, Twixie. Oh, I don't like the feeling of this at all. But where do we go from here? Do we have to walk through the field? Surely not. Twixie's eating something. We've not even walked that far yet and we've only just made it down to this little bridge. I'm gonna guess this is the right way. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry farmers. I'm not meaning to walk on your land. It's also starting to get really dark quite quickly here and I've not got a clue where I am. I've let Twixie off the lead because she was getting a little bit like tired of being on the lead, but oh, now she's dancing. Twixie, there's no time for dancing. Twigs, come on, we're abandoned. Come on then, let's go. I finally bribed her with treats to stop her from dancing, but my shoes are absolutely caked. Oh, she's getting a bit too excited. We've got to walk through this. Surely that's not safe. I guess we've got to walk through this thing here, which I do not feel safe about. Made it through there. I do have to shout now because the weather is really starting to get bad. We've walked through there, all the way from up that lane where that fence is. Right, Twixie's getting a bit sidetracked here. Oh, and she's dancing again. Twixie, stop dancing. I turn around for 2 seconds and she's dancing. Twixie, come on. Twixie, quick, it's getting dark. Come on. See, look, them headlights down there is where my mate was going to drop me off, but oh, and she's dancing again. I've just had to put her lead on, and she's absolutely filthy. At this rate of me walking through this field, because it's so muddy, I don't think we're going to make it back by the time it's dark. What I mean by that is we're going to get back, it's going to be 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm tired, Twixie's tired, and she keeps eating the fucking grass. She keeps stopping to eat shit on the floor, which doesn't make sense because I don't know what it is, so I've got to keep pulling her away. Surely having one of these poles on a public footpath is not, like, safe. But I guess, you know, it is what it is. That's where we were, all the way the top of that field. But we are making slow progress. It is really muddy and it's not very nice, but it's the way home, I guess. She's literally stopping every 30 seconds to put her head down in the mud. Like, seriously, let's get walking. I haven't got a clue what's going on up there, but Twix, let's get out of here. If you like these kind of videos where me and Twixie get abandoned in Essex, let me know in the comment section below where I should get abandoned next. Because I feel like the next abandoned video should be maybe Suffolk, Norfolk, somewhere far out. And then we get given a budget, a bit like when that guy called Dave, who helped me on the last one get back from Chelmsford. That Dave was an absolute legend, and there's not going to be many men like him. We've made it so far through these fields. My shoes weigh a ton because of all the mud. But we've got the farm right there, and I can feel like we're almost home. Making it through this muddy bit here, and I can see the end of the field. We've now made it to the end of the field onto normal ground, and we've conquered this whole entire field. I think my trainers have seen better days, but these are my old ones, not my new ones. I've cleaned my shoes off in that puddle over there, not too much, but we've walked a hell of a long way. On camera, it looks very local, but it really isn't. It's really starting to get dark. We've been out here for a good, maybe an hour. It took like 45 minutes to get through that field. When we started this abandoned challenge, it seemed like it was more daylight, but that flock of birds are really starting to head this way. I do not know what's in that field, but I do not want to know. Oh, they're all moving again. Because of how muddy that field was, right, it felt like it took a week to get through there. That's not even me trying to play a joke. I really don't think we're going to make it home until it's dark, but it's starting to rain, and I kind of need to save my battery for maps because I actually don't know where I am. Like, these videos aren't fake. I generally don't know where I am. Talking of bad weather, the wind is picking up and we need to get out of this field because it's very open. If we have lightning come down at any point, we're in danger zone. If we do get any more lost, I guess we can knock on someone's door because we're next to a brand new housing estate. But obviously I'm quite a socially awkward guy, so me knocking on someone's door is a last kind of option based thing. All the mud on Twixie is now dried. That's how long it's been since I filmed that clip. And you can really tell on camera now that it's starting to get dark very quickly, and not gonna lie, I'm shitting myself a little bit. I feel like we need to stay on this public footpath, but that road looks like it goes somewhere serious, but I guess we'll just follow the signs. The sign is telling me to go that way, but we can also go this way. And the storm is really starting to come in. It's really windy. I don't know if you can hear me. I started this challenge maybe about just gone 2 o'clock, and it's now almost 4 p.m. So it's almost been 2 hours. I'm just gonna hope that the way I'm going is the right way, because I kind of recognise where I am, but I don't in a way. That looks really muddy. I've just had to walk through all of that, which is really like moshy. Here you go, look, I slipped there as well. But we're now onto this little bridge with a little mini river, and I recognise these stairs. If we are where we are now, I'm going to be jumping with fucking joy. We definitely are, because I recognise that tunnel right there and these steps, which they are different steps, but I recognise where we are. It's actually getting so dark and it's actually starting to get a bit cold, so we need to hurry up and get back home. But we're not going up that way, we're going to go up the steps. We've made it over there and I recognise exactly where we are, but we're not going that way. We're not going that way. We're going that way where there's a giant puddle. Made it down the steps, which are really slippery, but we've now got a challenge on our hands. That right there felt like a fucking mission. Of course we know where we are now. I'm literally slipping everywhere. It's been about 2 hours since I started this, and let me tell you right now, I know exactly where I got dropped off now because I know exactly where we are. I know it doesn't look dark on camera, but in person right now, we've got maybe another 5-10 minutes left on normal daylight. Like, it feels like it's gonna chuck it down again, but gonna make it through this mud and get back home, get Twixie bathed, me bathed, and then dinner. Which again, I was miles and miles and miles, but on camera it's gonna look like I was about 2 minutes from home. But honestly, that was an absolute mission, and it's not finished yet because I've got to make it through all this. We've now officially made it through this gap and back onto the estate. I am so happy to be back on the estate. Honestly, it felt hours and hours and hours, but it was literally just over 2 hours. I'm not too sure how much footage I really got. If there's not a lot, then I'm sorry, but I've tried my best. People seem to like the first part of it, so this is part 2. I can officially stop the timer. It's been 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'm absolutely shattered, but me and the puggo will catch you when we're back at home doing bath time with her. But for now, I catch you indoors because my camera's going to die. We've now made it back home, running a bath for the puggo, running a nice hot bubble bath for her. I've now got the puggo in the bath. She's not too happy, but it's very well needed. Well, that's bath time done for the little puggo. Just got to dry her down. Well, they clearly don't know how to park properly, do they? I've made my way down to the all famous, the place that I used to call my home, Morrison's. Made it into Morrison's. I think that's all I need. So I think it's about time that I go and pay for what I've got and then head back home. I've got a bag of her favourite treats. Time to go and pay quickly. Heading back down to the car at the bottom of the car park, get home and start my dinner. I think we're going to make homemade Subway, but I'll let you know when I'm back at home. Right people, I've made it home from the shop. Got the rolls, then I've got the sweet corn, and I've got the tuna. It's now time to make the tuna, mayo and sweet corn. I've already cut out the roll that's ready for the tuna and sweet corn and mayo. There's the tuna, time to add the sweet corn. Adding the sweet corn in. Now it's time to add some light mayonnaise. I'm not too sure how much mayo I should be adding, but we'll try that for now. A little bit of a mix, not too sure. I think I put too much mayo in, to be honest with you, but I guess we'll just go with it now because it's done. There we have it. It's time to add it into the roll. Scoop that up. Add that into there. I can't believe I nearly forgot one of the most important things. There we have it. I've added in the lettuce. Probably time to add a little bit more. There you go, add that. Right, well, we'll let that cook for a couple minutes and I'll catch you back when it's done. I've just got it out the air fryer. It's now done, it's crispy. Time to go sit down and eat it. And I'll give an honest review after I've eaten it. Well, it's safe to say that got destroyed. I'm now chilling out watching some Life of Tom vlogs. This is where I'm going to end the video, people. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next vlog. So from me and Twixie, we'll catch you all tomorrow for day 10. A peace.
Poppin',